Hey everyone, my name is Chris Liebing, and you're watching Toazted.nl.
Backstage in the bus behind the stage of Tomorrowland. How was it for you?
Nice. I had a really good time while I was playing. It's just that you with the rain, it's a bit weird.
Was it raining a lot?
It was raining quite a bit at some points. You could always notice it when people put on these blue covers. And
I always feel sorry for people in festivals because we have covers and quite comfortable surroundings and they don't. It's tough, but it shows dedication, right?
our total dedication. But I did feel bad as well because I had this nice cover on top of me. It was warm. It was nice. I had a really good sound. The monitors is amazing. It's good.
But the weather's all of a sudden turned because last week was amazing, and the week before was amazing, and now I believe you were supposed to play Welcome to the Future yesterday. What happened?
I played in Palermo the night before, and with just a little sleep, we had to take an early flight out to get to Munich. And when I landed in Munich, it was like, you got to call. It's like the festival has been cancelled. And I mean, already knew the day before there's going to be loads of storms going on and thunderstorms in Germany as well. They've cancelled festivals in Germany too. And so I know it's going to be an issue, but I thought it's going to be an issue for our flights, not for the festival.
Yeah.
That it's so heavy that the festival got completely cancelled. It's so sad. I mean, everything is set up. And actually, when my plane was then cancelled, I got stuck in Munich, and then I took a late flight out. And I think we arrived around that time last night in Amsterdam. And I looked down to the left, and you could see the site. I believe you can see it.
Are you sure that's not the Old Awakening site?
No, I could see all the tents and everything.
Yeah, that could be. No, the Awakening site would be cancelled.
I think I did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a huge festival site with really beautiful tents and everything, and I know they had like amazing Function One, mega subwoofer army everywhere, and you saw the site and there was no people. It's sad.
It's really sad, yeah.
But I got some extra sleep.
I was lucky because I actually changed my flight and I got the early flight back from Dublin after my White Noise 500, and then I heard that after all the flights were cancelled for ages, so I was actually really lucky. So, talking about radio shows, what's happening with your radio show?
I have a new one. It's called AM/FM. I started it. I believe we're in episode 19 now, so 19 weeks. I basically release a new show every Monday, and it's basically just me in the mix. And what I do is I choose a certain set that I played, and then I cut it into 1 hour pieces, and every week you get an hour. So you can basically throw the hours together. It's seamless transitions. I don't talk that much anymore. I do write little set reports to it, so people can I get an honest opinion about how the set felt, where I was before, how I felt, what I think happened, and it's quite interesting. So I do that every week, and I noticed with this because before I had this podcast with the CLR with the label, and you always had different artists, but now, and you know that, you do a show every week, and you don't want to repeat everything all the time.
No.
So my way out was, okay, I'll just take little 1 hour pieces of a set. If I play a 3 hour set, I have 3 weeks of worth of radio.
Okay.
Of course, the set needs to be
Different.
not different, but it needs to be. People would want to hear it.
Yeah.
Something like that. And the beginning was kind of an experiment because I thought okay, how quickly I'm going to repeat myself, put another set. But it made me think about my music way more now.
Okay.
And I'm way more looking into promos and tracks, and
You do that yourself now?
yeah, a lot of it now. I was listening to you.
Wow.
Well, still, when it comes to promos, I still have someone sort them out.
Do you feed them
Yes, I do.
and pay them money, or?
He's my studio neighbor, so I pay him a little money, and he knows me well. He knows my music selection, so that's good. We had that discussion before.
So what's happening with CLR?
There is right now a new edit select out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
But you're slowing it down, right?
I'm slowing it down right now a little bit. There's releases still coming, and
I heard a rumor that you're now playing house music, which I thought was absolute shite. Is that true?
no, it's new romantic deep house.
So you're dressing up as Adamant?
I should actually. I already started. Look at my keychain.
Okay.
A little bit.
Can you do the cross dance?
I don't know. because of the radio show as well, I got more into music, and I get back a little bit. It's not house, I would say, but I get back more into what I grew up with as well, out of the 80s and the 90s, and I find that vibe now in a certain kind of tracks, which I find under the genre electronica a lot, oddly enough.
What do you mean under the genre?
There's a genre electronica, but beatport, for example.
You actually cruise beatport?
I do cruise beatport now,
Okay.
and it's interesting to do that. But you have to cruise really the oddest places there, like electronica, for example.
That sounds quite painful, though. I don't mean that in a horrible way. It's a minefield, beatport. It's like the genres are just really, really strange, and then to search hours and hours. It sounds. I actually am worried about that. You being lonely now.
No. I think it's more painful to go hours and hours through promos.
Really?
Of course.
Okay.
Man, don't you get all these like weird promos as well?
Yeah, but there's a couple of things that normally set it up for me. It's like if they spell my name wrong, then I normally know it's not going to be the right promo. If they say to me, this is going to be big in Ibiza this year, then I also know, but I still listen out of courtesy just for a second. But I also know it's not going to be there, so it's not that painful.
All right, good. Well, I had to because I wanted to find more music.
Okay.
And it helped me a lot, and I'm really excited about that. And I have more and more influences. I would say they come out of the 80s and even 70s early, when I was a kid. And it's like some vocals, some melodies, but it has to be exactly the right thing.
Is it electro? You don't like electro still, right?
Why do you think I never liked electro? It's like I'm just picky with electro.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Okay.
But I could never play an electro set like you do, or like Cisco does.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not into electro that much.
And we're going to be swapping seats in a month's time, right? Because you're going to be hosting.
Right, the Mysteryland tent.
Yes.
And you're my guest.
Exactly. So hopefully the weather's going to be good. Thanks very much for coming backstage. I know it's kind of painful for you to be opposite Sushi like this, and I appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, man.
No worries.